Hello, Fearless Gamers! Matt here for Fearless Games, and today I'm going to be doing another entry in my whole little Dark Angel series celebrating the new release coming out. And today it's going to be like a a Legends of War update slash video on, the whole Dark Angels thing. Since the army that I'm using for Legends of War is Dark Angels. And so, right now, let's go and basically do the rundown. Right now, I have officially finished my Dreadnought with his drop pod, my Librarian and Terminator armor, my Ravenwing squad, my 4-man Ravenwing squad, a 5-man tactical squad with a drop pod, and I finished the 10-man squad, but I'm still working on the drop pod for that one. And so now, this is basically the full list of stuff that I plan on having in the army originally. And it was the Librarian and Terminator armor with a Combi Plaza, a 5-man squad of Terminators with an Assault Cannon and Chain Fist, a Dreadnought with a Drop Pod, the Venerable upgrade, and a Plasma Cannon, 2 tactical squads of 10 men strong, one with a Plasma Gun, and a Plasma Gun, Plasma Cannon, a Plasma Pistol, and both with Drop Pods, and 2 5-man tactical squads, each with drop pods. Then I had 1 Ravenwing squadron of 6 bikers with an attack bike, a power weapon, and a plasma gun built in it. Then another 3-man Ravenwing squad, one with a plasma gun and an attack bike with a multi-melta and melta bombs on the sergeant. Now, of this list that I have here, I'm thinking of taking out, primarily the things I'm planning on taking out is the small Ravenwing squadron. Going to get rid of that because I think it's small, and I'd rather, throw in maybe something new from the new codex to kind of replace that. The Terminators I'm probably going to get rid of because I've noticed, at least in my gaming style as of late, I've been more focused on speed in my army, so I'm thinking that the Terminators aren't going to work too well, and I'm thinking of going a little bit more Ravenwing heavy. Another thing I'm thinking about doing is possibly eliminating one of the two tactical squads, probably one of the 5-man squads, and also I'm thinking of maybe replacing the Librarian with Samael instead. This all primarily depends on what's going to happen in the new codex. The thing that I'm planning on actually right now is getting the fighter, most likely the Dark Talon, primarily because I was looking at the rules and the weapons setup for it. Yes, the Dark Talon is more designed for anti-ground fire, but I kind of feel that some of its weaponry will be useful against aircrafts, especially since, now I could be wrong, I have to reread the rules, but from my understanding, the flyers have the option to give their weapons Skyfire. They have the option of using the Skyfire special rule. They get the ability to fire at their ballistic skill, but they lose the ability to fire at ground units. So I think I can live with that, especially since there's only one other flyer that in the game that we've got, and it's primarily a transport, so I don't think it's going to be that much of a threat. And in worst case, I think the fighter will be able to handle it on its own. And I'm also very much considering taking either the Ravenwing Black Knights, or I'm probably just going to shorten that and say Ravenwing Knights, or just the Black Knights, or the Command Squad and do a champion with the Apothecary and the Standard Bearer. I'm still not 100% sure what I actually want to do. So in essence, I guess you could say I'm wondering what you guys are thinking about. What do you think? What are your kind of 2 cents? Is there anything on the list you think I should remove as of right now, or consider removing? Granted, a lot of my opinions on what I should get rid of and keep could change once the new codex comes out. But give me your 2 cents about this and see what because I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about that. And so far, that's pretty much it. Now that the Phase 3-4 battle report has been done, just waiting for the Stark Lord to give me that footage. Hopefully, by the time this video goes up, he's given me that, and I can get that posted. And as of now, we're doing a 1,500 point cap, and we're going on until March 6th. So we have 2 months from when the battle report was filmed, and we have to get up to 1,500 points, the old point cap for tournaments and such. And so, like I said, if anyone's, if people are wondering and they're trying, want a little bit more insight about this, what I am thinking about trying to do is being more of a swifter force with this. If Samuel is allowed to turn troops into Ravenwing bikers into troops, then I'll most likely get rid of the two 5-man tactical squads and replace them with the Ravenwing bike set. That way I have the squad of 6 bikers and the 2 10-man squads. That way I don't have to change too much with the setup that I already have. And that's really all that I can think of right now. This is all basically going off of just what I've been reading in the one battle report in the White Dwarf, and just the stuff that I hear and the stats that are posted on the Games Workshop website. So I won't be able to make a full choice until the 12th shows up and I get the codex and I can really sit down and look at it. But just off the top of your guys' heads, is there anything, like, just in general, not saying, oh, switch this out with this, but is there anything, like, if you were planning on, if you guys were, if you were in my situation, you were waiting for the Dark Angels Codex to come out to reorganize your army list, going off of pre-existing stats and such for everything, what units would you probably consider putting on the, what units would you figure, like, lock in, keep them the same, and which units would you consider swapping out? And so, that is all for right now, and once the codex comes out, we'll do an update about what I redid with the list, and we'll see what happens. So, that's all for right now. Until next time, Fearless Gamers, take care.